to his normal game, that would work. And I think that he knows he's already lost. I think he knows this one's over, that he's just playing like he doesn't mind losing, which means he just wants to pick as many fights as possible. Obviously, the scoreline's going to look ridiculous because the fights he picks, he's got no armor half the time. And Av3k, you know, any pro player should be able to shut Fox down. But let's say Fox had built up a similar stack where he was only at a 50 armor disadvantage. That's when these types of attacks could pay off for him. But that's obviously, you know, mentioning you have to throw him in every once in a while, not constantly. We have a look 100%. At the accuracies, like 35. I mean, so much more accurate is Fox. 54 railgun, 35 LG. They're the two big kind of aim weapons. And then over for Av3k, he's got 27 LG and 44, and Fox picks up a kill. But he's making these frags happen with no backup plan. See?
Right. And just imagine this damage if he had even the slightest stack. It'd be kind of interesting. It would not be 14 to 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if he could build only 100 armor disadvantage in a fight, he could really, you know, mess up Av3k. But right now he's pretty much just like, okay, where's Heroes of Newer? We got a new patch today. It's 2 heroes. There's an end.
He has a case of the Quake Live. Fuck it, it's okay.
But he will be prepared for the Intel Extreme Masters. I just think he felt like a bit of a break. But of course, Sweden, DreamHack being on his doorstep. He could still make something happen in the semis. Never count him out.
Yeah, I mean, like I said this at Dubai too. I really think that Fox has been one of those guys. He's been at the big shows for years now, and it's the kind of thing where one day he will get his big break. Like for me, I just see it as one day everything will kind of fall into place, and he will just own everybody because he has that caliber in him. It's just a matter of, you know, getting it to all come together. And on that day, I will fucking rejoice because I've been in his corner for a long time. I really want to see him pull out a big win because he's got the potential. But anyway.
So now that seemed to be the final match of the first set of groups.
Okay.
So we pretty much know who's going to go through. Zamis first, Hang second, Destruct first, Toxic second. Faz has been eliminated. We have Av3k winning his group easily over Fox, and then Cooler won his game. Right. So he will be going through with, I assume, Lincoln next.
Yeah,
so we do. Yeah, I haven't seen who they played, but I assume that's what happens. So we are going to have on a special guest for an interview.
Sweet.
To talk for a little. No, you're always special, Jay. You're always special. So we're going to be bringing on Destruct to talk about his matches so far, and he will talk about his predictions for the next group, and what he thinks about the brackets. Hey, Brian.
Come again?
Brian,
he's saying hi to Brian. I can pretend to be Brian. if you, hi.
Hello, my name is Brian. No, sorry.
That's a better English accent than I've got. What's going on there? You've been watching.
Just be very afraid if I go Scottish, though, since I am the GreasedScotsman.
Are you actually Scottish then?
No, not at all. It's actually from The Simpsons.
Are you at least Greased? So like
at the moment, just for you.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a photo from DreamHack. Destruct has a mini version of that on his keyboard.
What's up, Destruct?
What up? Can you hear me?
There we go.
Hey.
Now we're rocking. All right. Sweet.
Hey, so Grease, but before we start, I sent you that picture. Brian, we have a surprise for you.
Is it
Brian
the potato with sunglasses?
It could be a potato with sunglasses.
Because I actually have a potato on my desk with sunglasses drawn on it with a marker.
We see this. We have a picture of you with a potato on your desk with sunglasses.
Nice.
Is
there
that
it
now
is.
going to be your official
Very
mascot, or is
nice.
it going to be a new potato
Yeah.
per tournament?
It should.
Who we want to know?
It'll be my mascot for this event, but it's probably gonna go rotten, so I'll have to get a new one for the next one.
Okay. Maybe if you win the event, you could sell that potato.
Yeah.
I'll do it. eBay.
Okay. What do you think your chances are of Destructive winning this event? Because I think you're a big contender to upset a lot of these European players that maybe think the Americans have come over and they've got no show because Rafa isn't here. I mean, do you think you could make it to the finals?
Yeah, I mean, I think I could. I think a lot of players here could. I mean, anybody in the top seed and that top pool could definitely, has a chance. We're all great players, but it's just a matter of, who's playing best on the day that they play.
Now, how was your match versus Faz? You were down on DM6, and what were you thinking when you hit that rocket as Faz was rocket jumping up from red when you only had, like 4 health or so?
I guess I don't remember. I hit a rocket when he RJ'd? I don't remember.
Basically,
Yeah.
there was on DM6, there was no health on the map, and Faz knew he had you low on health, and there was health up on the bridge at 25. Faz decided before red armor was up to rocket jump up to the bridge and then try and get the health and then drop back down to red. You just happened to come up the jump pad to rocket launcher at the time. You poked your head round, saw he rocket jumped up. You landed a perfect rocket at his feet because he was landing on the 25, and you got the kill. And that pretty much set Faz, out of the match. I don't think he should have done that personally, or at least rocket jumped so aggressively. But what were you thinking when that happened?
I mean, it's just a classic example of, 2 solid players, and I just capitalized on his mistake. I mean, that's pretty much all it is. I mean, in games like this, you can't make a mistake like that. You just can't. And I mean, because the good players are always going to be in position to punish you, and that's just basically. I mean, yeah, he messed up, but at the same time, I capitalized. So
Yeah,
it goes both
yeah.
ways.
I mean, you were good enough to be there. I'm kind of curious because we just had Fox play, and I'll get back to you. I'll let the guys talk to you more about you and everything, Brian Flanders. But I want to know, you're at DreamHack. What are the conditions like? Because Fox says it's a little bit cold. Is it good tournament conditions, or are you happy, or how are you feeling?
He's being a puss. It's just fine. There's nothing. It's not loud at all. It's. I mean, as long as you have a sweatshirt, like, give me a break. It's fine. It's not. The setups are amazing. You get like your own table, and you have 120 hertz monitors, and you have really nice computers. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. There's just not.
So Fox is getting the shit beaten out of him?
Yeah, basically. I mean, he got owned. Like, whatever.
Now, let me ask you this, Slasher. This photo, is this from the event or something? Or is this old?
No, this is from the event of about, half an hour ago, maybe.
Okay.
How long have you had the potato with you, helping you out?
It's been like an hour. I didn't even notice it was here until, because Cypher was on my computer. I didn't know it was here until he got off.
Nice. Now,
So now you're obsessed with the potato. We're gonna have it on afterwards for an interview as well. I mean, what's going on with the potato? Is it gonna
Sorry, I
come
missed
up
that.
I don't know. Let's drop the potato.
It's kind of here for moral support.
So Destruct, after playing the guys so far and seeing some of the other matches, we're gonna have the next set of groups in probably a half an hour or so. Who's looking the strongest right now? We saw Cooler totally dominate Lincoln. We saw Samus beat to Hang 2-1 on some close games. So who's looking good right now?
Cooler's definitely looking really good. I watched some of his games, and Avoc's looking good too, I guess. I mean, I was sitting next to him and I saw his game, so I mean, from what I saw, I mean, I don't know how anybody else is playing. Like, I didn't actually see the games that Tim played, so I can't really speak to that. But from the games that I watched Cooler and Avoc play, they looked pretty good.
Better than you? Or only time will tell?
I mean, it's so hard. Time will tell. I mean, you know how it is. You can't really tell until you play. Like, I mean, I've watched, newbies play before, and they look good when they're playing, but as soon as you play them, you rape them. So you never know, man. It's total in-game play style, kind of figure it out as you go.
All right, now, Destruct, IOC is asking, what what kind of hat is that? And what the hell are you doing with your hands in this picture?
Dude,